Mouse Trouble News fans, this is a reply to the International Soviet. Now, I said I wasn't going to do replies anymore, but this is one of my subscribers with a genuine question. He made some criticisms, some fair criticisms, when I came out and I said that I supported Assad. Now, when I said I supported Assad, I mean I fully support him over the imperialists. The rebels are terrorists who want an Islamic fundamentalist state, which Syria actually is not. It's actually one of the more secular societies in the Middle East. Now, this is an anti-imperialist position that I'm holding, and I don't understand how other Marxist-Leninists could be running around supporting the rebels and calling themselves Marxist-Leninists. Why are they supporting the imperialist side? There's certainly no Marxist-Leninists at all. I am the one taking the anti-imperialist position because I'm the one against the foreign intervention by foreign countries for their own benefit, for their own material interest, overthrowing what is a marginally progressive government. I am taking the anti-imperialist position, while these people who are horribly upset at that seem to be taking the pro-imperialist position. I'm not saying that's what International Soviet is doing. He agrees with me on that Assad is the anti-imperialist position, and that while he is not the best of all choices, I would by far prefer a communist government. But in the context of the situation that exists on the ground right now, the really existing material conditions, wholeheartedly it is Assad that must be backed up. He's not all of what I would want, but he's good enough in order to keep the imperialists out for now, until people can have a true communist revolution, not one set up by NATO. And I think that's becoming a little bit more obvious every single day. Now, I noticed that a lot of the same people that are criticizing me for this, calling me not a Marxist-Leninist for supporting the Assad government, are the same people who turn around and support Gaddafi. Well, in case you forgot, Gaddafi threw communists in jail and had communists killed. He is still the anti-imperialist position. Why are you supporting him when he literally persecuted communists? He is still the anti-imperialist position. That is why you support him. You like what he is doing. This is a complete double standard. Is Assad to the level of Gaddafi? No, but it is still a hypocritical position to support. Assad is not what the West portrays him to be, just as Gaddafi is not what the West portrayed him to be. To support Gaddafi and not Assad is hypocritical in my view. Now, because this is a phony revolution, I don't support it. It's just a bunch of rebels faking massacres, or actually carrying out massacres themselves, receiving weapons from NATO. And you can't honestly believe that these rebels are genuine, real resistance to the Assad regime when they're getting weapons from goddamn NATO. And you sure as hell can't believe it when they're getting money from goddamn Saudi Arabia. They are not real rebels. They are imperialist puppets. And that's sickening. Stop supporting these people. For Christ's sakes, they went on television and announced that they support Israel and that Israel is not their enemy and that Israel should unite with them. Come on. These are clearly not real rebels and are just imperialist puppets of NATO. So, to recap, Assad is not all that I want, but it's what's right now. And that's the anti-imperialist position. Of course, I would rather have a communist in government than him, but that's not the reality that's on the ground right now. Right now, this is not a battle for socialism versus capitalism in Syria right now. The battle right now is imperialists and anti-imperialists, and I'm going to stand on the side of the anti-imperialists.